Casey. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
It's good to finally see everyone.
Thanks for coming out.
Oh,
Better than Zoom.
yeah, way better. Yeah, I know. You tell me, I'll bring them.
Yeah, I know it's a couple days old, but how'd that scrimmage shake out for you guys?
Defensively, scrimmage went really well. I think it was a good first time of the year where we got to get a rotation going, simulate a game, simulate situations like we would in a game. Coach Frost put us, like I said, in different situations throughout the field, just like we would be in a real game. And it's always nice the first time you get to do that. It's not a test run, but it kind of is in the same way. We get to see what we need to work on, what we're good at, what we need, like I said, need to keep focusing on. And altogether, I think a lot more positives came out than negatives. But we can always get better, and we can always keep working. And I think we set a good standard during that scrimmage.
How's this year different for you personally? I know you believed in yourself a year ago, but on the outside, people didn't know what you're going to do yet. Sort of where are you at now compared to a year ago with your goals and what you want to get done?
Ultimately, my goals are similar. I want to perform and do the best I can for my guys down in the locker room. I have personal goals, yes, but I'm going to keep them with myself. People can expect whatever they want from me. I know what I'm going to go out and do. And I'm going to give everything I have and make plays while I do it.
Coach Standard talks a lot about the depth of the defense to the point to where even some of the older guys were saying to the younger guys, "Hey, come try to take my job."
Yeah.
Have you seen how much of that have you seen? Is that how much, especially on the D line?
Yeah, like you said, especially on the D line, we're a really old group. We got a lot of depth. We got some vets, and then we got a lot of young guys too. Right now, the young guys are just focusing on closing that gap between the vets and the rooks, and I think they're doing a really good job of that. But they need our help to be able to do that. We've been in games, we've done stuff on the field. We know what it takes. We've been in their shoes. So I remember as a freshman, all I wanted was information and tips from the old guys. And I was lucky enough to have Carlos and Khalil and Darian and all those guys, Freedom, Makamaladu, and Mick Stoltenberg, all older than me. So I was able to take tips from them and stuff like that. And I think us old guys, especially, I'm focusing on is giving back to the freshmen who are coming up, who need the same stuff, who are probably looking for the same information that I was when I was a kid. And I think that's really important because, we have a brand in the D-line room, and I know the whole defense does too. But we got to teach those young guys how the brand is ran. You know what I mean? So I think that's a huge thing in developing those young guys to be able to play at a level that we're all playing at. The brand is just hard work and get off the ball. We're going to come every play we can. It's a battle in the trenches. We got to be battle ready every day. And, we strap on our hard hats every day and go to war. So they got to be able to do that too.
What's the deepest you guys have been on the defensive line by far in your 4 years here?
Yeah, I think so. There's been a lot of great players that come through here, but I think right now we're stacking. We have really good starters. We have guys who are at twos who could be started. It's really comforting knowing that we could go out there, the first line can throw their punches, the second line, they come out, they get rest, the second line can go out there and throw the same type of punches. I think that's really crucial in the Big Ten to be able to be consistent between the first line and second line, and I think that's what we're going to be able to do this year.
How did you kind of quickly see yourself become one of those older guys in the room? How do you see the young guys kind of responding to that feedback?
Yeah, like I said, I was in their shoes one time too, so anything that we can give to them, they're like sponges. They want to learn everything they can because they know that someday it'll be their turn. And I think Ruquan and Jalen, Marquise, and all those guys, they're soaking everything in, and they know what they got to work on. And we watch film every day with them, and we're able to help them, give them tips, or even when we're out on the field. It goes vets help vets, vets help rookies. It goes throughout the whole D line, But yeah, they're doing really well. They're sponges. They're soaking up a lot of information, and they're bringing it out to the field. And I give them a lot of credit because they're doing a really good job.
Does it feel like you became a veteran fast?
Yeah, I had to. It was one of those situations where I had to mature, and I had to mature real fast. And there wasn't a lot of times you kind of when the older guys graduate, there's a next group, and then you slowly make your way in. That wasn't the case for me, which I'm happy it happened like that because I wouldn't want it any other way. I think personally I learned best by being thrown right into the fire, trial by error really. So I'm happy that happened. But I mean, it's the role I wanted. You know, I want to be an older guy. I want to be a vet. I want to be someone who can be trusted. So I'm happy that it happened the way it did.
Talking about bringing the young guys along, could you feel the chemistry out there in that first scrimmage? Just could you feel it developing, or that since you guys have been working on?
Yeah, I mean, personally, in my opinion, this might be one of the closest groups we've had in a while, especially in the D-line room. I've been a part of a lot of really close groups, but I just think that right now that we're like this. You know, we're all together. There's you don't see a group of older guys hanging out by themselves. You go and you see rookie or freshmen hanging out with older guys all the time, and I think that's crucial to the chemistry in our room. But yeah, no, during the scrimmage it was nice seeing the younger guys go out there and do their jobs and do them really well, just like they expect out of us older guys.
DeAndre and Jordan add to the depth, because I know last year they both had those injuries that sort of took away their season.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan. I'll start with Jordan. Jordan's a big body, man. He's just a huge guy who can plug up the middle, and he can move too. I mean, I remember watching him when he first got here and watching him do pass rush stuff, and he's huge, but he can flip his hips and he can get on an edge too. Yeah, it hurt a little bit when he was a little banged up last year, but I think now that when he's back to 100%, he can be he's a hard person to block. And DeAndre's the same way. We've all known DeAndre in what he can do. He just, you know, unfortunately he got bit by the injury bug last year and never was able to show it. But I mean, those two guys, and you know, we got Ty and Stilling and Damian, all those guys. You know, the depth can just go on and on. We can play. I know I'm comfortable playing alongside anyone out there, especially within DeAndre and Big Man.
Is there anyone else sort of maybe a little younger pushing their way into that where they could play game reps for you?
Yeah, I mean, I think every day there's guys pushing like that. I think Ruquan's doing a really good job. You know, it's hard to think, but like Ruquan still should only be. I mean, he's still only a freshman. It's sometimes it's hard to remember that when he comes mid-year, because you get to go through spring with him, and he might be a little bit more ahead of the guys who come in the summertime. But he's pushing. He's doing a really good job. Marquise is doing a really good job. All those young guys are. You know, it's like I said, they're just working their way and trying to close the gap as best as they can, and they got to do it day by day. So, and they got to take advantage of the reps they get.
How much do you have to guard against, you know, guys want too many snaps or playing time or things like that? How does that come up, or how do you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like to think about it all. I think Ty coming here is the best thing that's ever happened to me, because he has pushed me to do things beyond what that I thought I could do, and I mean, I'm super thankful for him. The competition in our room is as healthy as it can be, but it's as fierce as it can be. You know, I think guys every day are doing that, and you can't have a bad day, because you know that could happen to you. But if you do, it's nice because we're close enough where we can give each other's back. You know, and it's like I said, it's a healthy competition. So it's fun because you can have fun with it, but at the same time, you know, you gotta be very serious about it and do your job the right way, or else, you know, you could get passed up on.
Given Ty's size and athleticism, where did you have to get better? You, like, in your mind, are like, I have to get better, or this guy's gonna play all the time.
I mean, I just think all around, you know, I think, like I said, I mean, it was kind of that situation last year or 2 years ago or whatever. I was just being thrown in the fire, so I knew everything had to be on. I had to be on my game at everything I did, because I knew Ty was thinking the same way. You know, me and Ty came in. He came in a year below me, but we basically had the same situation. So I think we both knew that, hey, we gotta be on our game, and because we're the next two young guys that are coming up, and you know, like I said, it was the best competition I've ever been a part of, and I'm thankful for him, because you know, he made me better, and I hope I did the same for him, and I think I did. So. And it's a brotherhood too. So, and you know, we take pride in that. We take pride in Ty and I playing along side by side, and. But I mean, it goes the same way for everyone. It's not just Ty. I mean, DeAndre and Damian and Stilly, you know, we're competing with them too. So it's like I said, it's a very healthy competition. But I'm very thankful that it's like that.